Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name CareersCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of the 4th week of the February month. This session will be really important and I'll suggest you all to watch this video till the end. You will be learning multiple things that will be helping you in your exam. Let's start. First is, name the learning teaching material that has recently launched by the Union Ministry of Education and the Minister Dharmendra Pradhan for the foundational stage children in the age group of 3 to 8 years. First of all, if you remember in NEP 2020, there was 5, 4, 4, 3 stages were given. Foundational, preparatory, middle, secondary. Alright, these 4 stages. Here it is given for the foundational stage, that is for 3 to 8 years. As you can see, this is for 5 years. So similarly, for this foundational stage, recently a learning teaching material was launched by Dharmendra Pradhan. Can you tell me that what is the name of the teaching learning material? So remember, the name of the teaching learning material is Jadui Pitara. Option 4th is correct here, and this is an important one that you need to remember. It was launched by whom? It was launched by Dharmendra Pradhan, who is our education minister. It was launched for foundational stage children, that is for 3 to 8 years. This includes playbooks, toys, puzzles, posters, storybooks, worksheets, etc. Also remember, NCERT has developed this teaching learning material in collaboration on the line of National Curriculum Framework. This was launched in 13 languages. It was developed by whom? It was developed by NCERT. Alright, Jadui Pitara is the name of that teaching learning material. Next, which municipal corporations green bond have recently listed on the NSE, making it the first ever green bond issued by municipal corporation in India? So we are talking about green bonds. Question asked here is that which municipal corporation launched these green bonds? They were launched by Indore Municipal Corporation. As they are green bonds, they will be working towards sustainable development goals, towards clean energy, towards sustainable energy. All right. So correct option is Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Next, if I ask you, tell me, recently, first ever train control and supervision system was launched by whom? First ever train control and supervision system was launched by Delhi Metro. Recently India tied up with which country? Let me give you the answer only. India tied up with Singapore to launch a digital payment mechanism. Digital payment mechanism, India and Singapore. Similarly, we just saw Jadui Pitara. It is for the kids for 3 to 8 years of age for foundation stage, launched by Dharmendra Pradhan. That is Jadui Pitara. It is a learning teaching material. Then recently, who inaugurated Indian Pavilion in Dubai? Indian Pavilion. It was inaugurated in Dubai by whom? By Pashupati Kumar Paras. Pashupati Kumar Paras. Next is, tell me, Taj Mahotsav. Taj Mahotsav. This was started where? It was in Agra. And Agra is in UP. So remember state UP. Then 18th edition of UIC World Security Congress was organized by whom? It was organized by Railway Protection Force. Then next tell me, Mumbai's Churchgate station will be renamed after Mumbai's Churchgate station will be renamed after RBI Governor C.D. Deshmukh. Then recently 7th annual defense dialogue was held between which two countries? It was between India and Sri Lanka that we hosted 7th annual defense dialogue. Next if I ask you, where was the National Horticulture Fair recently held? National Horticulture Fair. Where was this held and it was inaugurated by whom? This was held in Bengaluru. I repeat, National Horticulture Fair was held in Bengaluru and it was inaugurated by Narendra Singh Tomar. Next, Gopalan Aerospace India Private Limited formed a joint venture with Omnipol Group, a partner of the Dash country's government. So this question asked here is this Omnipol Group that has recently signed a joint venture with Gopalan Aerospace Private Limited, all right, to integrate passive radars for Indian defense industry and border regions. I repeat. So question asked here is that Omnipal Group, a partner of the government institution and NATO, to integrate passive radars for Indian defense industry in the border region. So Gopalan Aerospace has tied up with Omnipal Group. Gopalan Aerospace is of India and this Omnipal Group, it is of Czech Republic. All right, important. Next, who recently became the 14th Chief Justice of Jharkhand High Court? So remember, who became the 14th Chief Justice of Jharkhand High Court? He will be Sanjay Kumar Mishra. Alright, Sanjay Kumar Mishra. He will replace whom or he will take place whom? He will be replacing Ravi Ranjan to be the 14th Chief Justice of Jharkhand High Court. Then question can be asked that who was the 13th Chief Justice of Jharkhand High Court? He will be Ravi Ranjan. Next, which organization has recently appointed Sanjay Nayyar as their vice president? So remember, ASSOCHAM, that is your Associated Chamber of Commerce of Industry, ASSOCHAM has appointed Sanjay Nayyar as their vice president. Very important question. Question definitely can be asked. Next, name the company that recently received Indian Technical Standard Order approval from the Directorate General of Civil Aviation for indigenously developed black boxes. For indigenously developed black boxes, recently, which company has received the ITSO approval from DGCA for indigenously developed black boxes? It will be your Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So Hall has received the ITSO approval from DGCA for indigenously developed black boxes. Here the ITSO is a minimum performance standard for specific materials, part, processes and appliances that are used on civil aircraft. So it will be your Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Next, if I ask you, recently which university hosted the Youth 20 India Summit? Youth 20 India Summit that was held on the lines of G20. It was hosted by which university? Maharaja Sayaji Rao University. Maharaja Sayaji Rao University hosted the Youth 20 India Summit. Next, if I ask you, recently which assembly has passed a bill to stop paper leak in recruitment exams? So it is your Gujarat Assembly or Gujarat government has recently launched a bill to stop the paper leaks that are going on in various recruitment exams. For example, recently it was in KVS, TGT math paper was recently leaked. Even the KVS PRT exam was in news because of the leak. There was a video leak that stated that student was doing multiple exams sitting from a remote location. Then where was your World Book Fair? World Book Fair for 2023 held. So it was in New Delhi. World Book Fair. Similarly, which edition of Rashtriya Sanskrit Mahotsav held in Bikaner? Rashtriya Sanskrit Mahotsav. It was held in Bikaner. Which edition of this was held? It was the 14th edition of this Rashtriya Sanskriti Mahotsav that was held in Bikaner. Next, in which state Haroglenis populi, a new species of catfish with no eyes and blood red body, was discovered by an Indo-German team of researchers in February? So remember this Horalgenis populi. This is a new species of catfish with no eyes. It was discovered in Kerala. Next, name the personality who recently launched a book titled Modi, Shaping a Global Order in Flux, at Chanakyapuri in New Delhi. So in Chanakyapuri, New Delhi, this book, that is Modi, Shaping a Global Order in Flux, was launched by whom? It was launched by JP Nadda ji. It was launched in Janakpuri in New Delhi. Alright. And the publisher, if you remember, the publisher of this book is Wisdom Tree. Next, Chief Minister of West Bengal Mamata Banerjee launched Apan Bangla Portal. This Apan Bangla Portal was launched for whom? This Apan Bangla Portal was launched for non-resident Bengalis to communicate with the West Bengal government during an emergency. Simple and easy. The name of the portal is Apan Bangla Portal, launched by West Bengal for non-resident Bengalis to communicate with the West Bengal government during an emergency. Next, which state union territory launched India's first marine special planning framework as a part of a pact under the Indo-Norway Integrated Ocean Initiative? So remember, it is your Puducherry state union territory, or it is a union territory Puducherry that has launched India's first marine special planning framework as a part of pact under the Indo-Norway Integrated Ocean Initiative. Apart from this, IC Pondi is also the festival observed in first beach festival observed in Pondicherry. Alright, IC Pondi. So India's first marine special planning framework launched in Puducherry. Puducherry and Lakshadweep were chosen as a coastline to pilot the MSP initiative. Pilot means trial basis of this MSP initiative after the 2019 Memorandum of Understanding between India and Norway on collaboration on implementing MSP in oceanic space. What is MSP? It is a process of allocating spaces in maritime zones for human activities like economic purposes, ecological purposes, social purposes, etc. Next, Dash became the first High Court in India to publish its judgment in the regional languages. It will be your Kerala High Court. Kerala High Court became the first High Court in India to publish judgment in the regional languages. If we talk about Kerala, if you remember, this became the first state to say that they will be completely shifting, that is 100% shift will be on the renewable sources of energy. So this renewables or green energy, they will be shifting to this 100% green energy by 2040. Then they will be becoming carbon neutral by 2050. They have their own OTT platform, that is C-Space. They have their health and wellness app, that is Shelly application, and they have their own internet service provider also. So correct option is Kerala High Court here, and they became the first High Court in India to have judgments in regional language. Also, they become first country or first state to have digital. All the proceeding will be digital here. Next, 18th edition of UIC World Security Congress, jointly organized by the Railway Protection Force and the International Union Railways in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Where is the headquarter of this UIC? We discussed this recently. And where is this UIC headquarter? It is in Paris, France. In Paris, France, 2024 Olympic Games will be held. Next, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change recommends cutting methane emissions by at least 30% by the year 2030 in order to keep 1.5 degree temperature limit of the UN mandated Paris Agreement. I repeat, coming back, remember, the Intergovernmental Panel on the Climate Change, IPCC, recommended the cutting methane emissions by at least 30% by 2030 to keep the 1.5 degree temperature limit of the UN mandated Paris Agreement. All right. Next. So 2030 is the correct option here. Moving on. Next, if I ask you first Northeast's first compressed biogas plant. Where will be the Northeast first compressed biogas plant located? It will be in Assam. Then Ellora Ajanta International Festival. Where was this held? It was held in Aurangabad. Ellora Ajanta International Festival. Then Shivamoga Airport. This Shivamoga Airport was inaugurated where? It was inaugurated in Karnataka. Shivamoga Airport. And it was inaugurated by whom? PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the Shivamoga Airport. Then country's first marina is located at Bindur, that is in Karnataka. Then apart from this, tell me recently, what is the rank of India's in International Intellectual Property Index? The rank here India is 42nd out of 55 countries and USA is here on the first position. Alright, then tell me which country surpassed India to become the world's 6th biggest equity market? 6th biggest equity market. It is your UK that has surpassed India, and this is because of the Andani that he has been, his shares, the share of his companies are getting down. But before, for the last few days, it has been getting up and it has been increasing. All right, and the effect was because of the Hindenburg report on Adani shares. Who is the governor of Assam now? Gulab Chand Kataria is the new governor of Assam. All right, next is which country has recently surpassed India to become the world's 6th largest equity market? We just saw it will be your United Kingdom with $3.11 trillion market capitalization. Next, which organization has recently released the report titled Trends in Maternal Mortality 2000 to 2020, claiming that every 2 minutes a woman dies during pregnancy or childbirth. So this report was released by which organization? This report was released by World Health Organization, and it stated that a report was released that trends in maternal mortality 2000 to 2020, and it stated that every 2 minutes a woman dies during pregnancy or childbirth. And here remember, Nigeria in Africa had the highest estimated number of maternal deaths, accounting for over 28.5% in 2020. Next, and second to Nigeria comes our India. Next, name the bank that recently committed to provide $20 billion, that is 25 billion resources to India's development priorities and green growth. I repeat, 20 to 25 billion US dollar has been committed by which bank for development of various priority and green growth is your development of sustainable development goals and all the resources and infrastructures and fuel and power projects that will work on green energy. That means that will be green in nature, that won't be polluting our climate. So which is the organization? It is your Asian Development Bank that has recently committed to provide 20 to 25 billion dollar resources over a period of 5 years to India, so that India can work towards the development, towards sustainable development goals. Next is your, tell me, best adventure tourism destination award was won by Jammu and Kashmir. Remember this, best adventure tourism destination award won by Jammu and Kashmir. Then recently, who has won the Marconi prize? Marconi prize for 2023. He will be an MIT professor and Indian scientist Hari Balakrishnan. Alright, then Entrepreneur of the Year award for 2022 was awarded to whom? Sajjan Jindal. Next is Dust Lake exercise. Dust Lake exercise 2023. This was held where? It was held in Uttarakhand. Dust Lake exercise. It was held between India and Uzbekistan. Dust Lake 2023. Then similarly, if I ask you desert flag. Desert flag is the name of the exercise. it was held, or let me say Desert Flag 8. Desert Flag 8. This was the name of exercise. This was held in United Arab Emirates, and it was Indian Air Force that participated in this exercise Desert Flag. Next, what is the name of the first Indian submarine to dock in Indonesia? First Indian submarine that docked in Indonesia. What is the name of that submarine? It is INS Sindhu Kesari. INS Sindhu Kesari is the name of the exercise. That is the name of the submarine. That is the first Indian submarine that has docked in Indonesia. Alright. Next. Which country's RBB Ship Catering Private Limited has recently become the first ship leasing operator at the IFSC in Gujarat Gift City? So, and this is important. Remember, which country's RRB Ship Catering Private Limited became the first ship leasing operator at the IFSC in Gujarat? It is your Singapore. Alright, important. Next is name the company that has recently built the world's first set of new generation high temperature superconducting magnets for testing the fusion power plant. I repeat, name the company that has built the world's first set of new generation high temperature superconducting magnets that is for the testing of the fusion power plant. It has been developed by which organization? Tokamak Energy Limited. Alright, it is a fusion power research company, and they have built world's first set of new generation high temperature superconducting magnets that will be assembled and tested in a fusion power plant scenarios. Next is in which state Indian Railways has recently completed the electrification of all broad gauge routes? So in Uttar Pradesh, remember, Indian Railways has completed the electrification of all broad gauge routes. Next, who is the current Director General of Bureau of Indian Standards? I repeat, who is the correct Director General of BIS, that is Bureau of Indian Standards? He will be Pramod Kumar Tiwari. Alright, where is the headquarter of BIS? It is in New Delhi. When was it established? In 1987. Next, Indian Financial System Code IFSC code is 11 alphanumeric codes. What is the fifth character in IFSC code? So remember, fifth character is 0. This 11 alphanumeric code of IFSC is structured in a pattern where the first four characters represent the name of bank. Then fifth character is 0. Alright, reserved for the future utilization, or you can say 0 or future utilization, and the last six characters represent the branch of the bank. Alright, so first four name of the bank, fifth character is 0, or it is used for the reserved for the future utilization, and last 6 is for the branch of the bank. So correct option is option 3. Next, as per the Marcum India report titled 2024 Quarter 4 and Annual India Solar Market Update that was released in February 2023, solar capacity installations in India has increased by almost 27% year on year to 13 gigawatt in 2022 compared to 10.2 gigawatt in 2021. So we can say 10.2 gigawatt was there in 2021, and it has increased to 13 gigawatt in 2022, and here we can see that year on year we are showing an increase of 27%. So correct option here is fifth. Which is the best state in terms of solar energy? It is your Rajasthan. Alright, followed by Gujarat. Next is the committee. The Cabinet Committee on Security CCS has recently approved the construction of 4.1 kilometer Shinkunla Tunnel. This Shinkunla Tunnel is the road link of which of the following UT or states? So this Shinkunla Tunnel is between Himachal Pradesh and Ladakh. That is Ladakh and Himachal Pradesh. Option 4 is correct here. Shinkunla, 4.1 kilometer long. Next, name the personality from India who was recently selected as the external auditor of the ILO for a period of 4 years. Very important information. He will be the CAG of India, that is Girish Chandra Murmuji. He has been appointed as the external auditor of the International Labour Organization in Geneva, Switzerland, and his term period will be for 4 years. Next, Next is which company has recently topped among the independent power producers and energy traders category in S&P Global Commodity Insights top 250 global energy company ranking for 2022. Tell me the answer. So the correct option here is option 3. NTPC Limited, that is India's largest power generating company, has topped the independent power producers energy traders category in the S&P Global Commodity Insights top 250 global energy company rankings for 2022, and here NTPC was ranked 58th. Next is which of the following insurance company has recently partnered with Policy Bazaar to launch a unique health, wealth and life solution? It will be your Niva Bupa Health Insurance and Tata AIA Life Insurance, that these two organizations came together and has partnered together to launch a unique health, wealth and life solution, and they have partnered with whom? They both have partnered with Policy Bazaar. All right. Next, name the bank that has recently signed a co-lending agreement with Moneyfice Financial Service Private Limited for MSME loans. In order to provide loans to MSMEs, which bank has tied up with Moneyfice Financial Service Limited? It will be your Central Bank of India. Central Bank of India and Moneyfice Financial Limited, they will be providing MSME loans. All right, the agreement will help to boost both the entities expand their portfolios. Next, which Indian association or institute signed an MOU with IBRAFE, the Brazilian Institute of Beans, Pulses and Special Crops, during the 6th edition of the Pulses Conclave in Mumbai, Maharashtra, to promote Indo-Brazilian bilateral pulses trade? So, in order to promote Indo-Brazilian bilateral pulses trade, which Indian institution or association? It will be your Indian Pulses and Grains Association. So I repeat, India Pulses and Grains Association of India, they have signed a recently MOU with Brazilian Institute of Beans, Pulses and Special Crops. This was signed during the 6th edition of the Pulses Conclave. This was held in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and the sole reason of this was to promote India-Brazil bilateral pulses trade. So correct option 2, and this is important. Mark this. Next, when was Central Excise Day 2023 observed across India? This was observed on 24th of February 2023. Also, this day also marks the anniversary of the enactment of Central Excise and Salt Act on 24th of Feb in 1944. All right. Remember, Central Excise Day is observed on 24th of February. The objective of this day is to encourage the CBIC department employees to carry out the duties of Central Excise across India in a better way to prevent corruption. Next friends, if I ask you some important days, on 21st of February, what do we observe? International Mother Language Day. On 20th of February, we observe World Day of Social Justice. Then on 22nd of Feb, we observe World Scout Day. Then on 24th, Central Excise Day. On 27th of Feb, we observe World NGO Day. And the theme for World NGO Day is the role and influence of NGOs in advancing human rights. I repeat, the theme is the role and influence of NGOs in advancing human rights. Then on 27th only, we observe National Protein Day, and on 28th, that is the last day of the February in 2023, is your National Science Day, and the theme for the National Science Day is Global Science for Global Well-being. Global Science for Global Well-being. Next, according to a working paper by Stanford University and Institute for Competitiveness released in February 2023, the COVID-19 vaccination program in India was able to save 3.4 million lives and generate a net economic benefit of around 15.4 billion by preventing losses. I repeat, as per a working paper by the Stanford University and the Institute for Competitiveness, they have released in February 2023, it stated that COVID-19 vaccination program in India was able to save 3.4 million lives and generate a net income benefit of around $15.4 billion by preventing losses. So option 4 is correct here. All right. Next is which cooperative bank has partnered with Tagit to implement omni-channel digital banking solutions for its retail and corporate customers. I repeat, that is Saraswat Cooperative Bank. They have partnered with TAG it to implement omni-channel digital banking solution for the retail and corporate customers. Under this agreement, the bank will use Tagit's Mobix digital banking platform to enhance customer experience by offering comprehensive set of digital services. In Fab, Dash became the first state to use robotic scavengers to clean manholes and drainage. I repeat, which is the state that became the first state to use robots to clean the manholes and drainages? It was your Kerala. Important, mark this. And the name of the robotic scavenger, this scavenger is Bandicoot. It was in Thrissur district of Kerala. Next, as per the 17th quarterly periodic labor force survey, 17th edition of the periodic labor force survey that was released by National Sample Survey Office, India's urban employment rate in current weekly status terms for person aged 15 years and above declined to 7.2% in October to December 2022 from that was earlier 8.7% in October to December 2021 for the same year, that was last year. That is for 21 it was 8.7%, and then for in 2022 from October to December it has reduced to 7.2%. That means the unemployment in India for the people aged 15 years and above is declining. All right, and this is for specifically for urban employment, not rural we are talking about. Highest unemployment is in Haryana, almost 28-29%. Next is which city of Maharashtra was recently renamed as Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar by the approval of Ministry of Home Affairs. So remember, it is your Aurangabad that was renamed to Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. Then apart from this, Osmanabad was renamed to Dharashiv. Alright, I repeat, Osmanabad was renamed to Dharashiv and Aurangabad was named to Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. Next, according to 11th International Intellectual Property Rights Index, what is the rank of India? We have discussed this. The rank of India was 42nd here out of 55 countries in the 11th edition of the International Intellectual Property Rights Index in 2023. All right, important. And this was released by whom? It was released by United States Chamber of Commerce. The rank of India was 42nd. In 2022, the rank of India here was 43rd. Next, which stock exchange company's subsidiary has recently launched India's first Municipal Bond Index? So, India's first Municipal Bond Index was launched, or which stock exchange company's subsidiary has launched India's first Municipal Bond Index? It is your National Stock Exchange. It was launched at the SEBI workshop on municipal bond securities in Bangalore, Karnataka, and presently the index has 28 municipal bonds issued by 10 issuers, all having credit ratings in the AA category. Next, which statutory body of the Ministry of Finance has recently launched T+2 settlement for the partial withdrawal of the National Pension System? So it is your Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. They have recently launched the T+2 settlement for the partial withdrawal of the National Pension System, that is your NPS. All right, next, also remember earlier it used to be T+4 years, but now it has been reduced to T+2 years. Next, name the personality who recently became the first Indian to be elected as the president of FIBA. Highly important. So the first Indian to be elected as the president of the FIBA Asia, he will be Govindraj Kemp Reddy, and this is important and I have discussed it multiple times that Govindraj Kemp Reddy became the first Indian to be appointed as the president of FIBA Asia. Next, in which city the first missile cum ammunition barge Yard 75 was launched by Rear Admiral Sandeep Mehta? So remember, this first missile cum ammunition barge Yard 75, this was launched by Sandeep Mehta, and it was launched where? It was in which city? In Visakhapatnam, and Visakhapatnam is now the capital of Andhra Pradesh. Next, Name the state union territory government that recently approved $50,000 to develop a fog alert system. And we, apart from this fog alert system, it can also say that recently a climate monitoring system was launched. To develop that climate monitoring system, which state government has approved $50,000 with the US National Center for Atmospheric Research? It is your Bihar that has approved this $50,000 for the fog alert system or weather monitoring system. Next is which state government has recently signed an MOU with Ola Electric Mobility Private Limited to set up the world's largest electric vehicle hub with 7,614 crore rupees investment. I repeat, which company or which state government? It is your Tamil Nadu state government. They have planned or they have recently tied up an agreement or they have signed an MOU with Ola Electric to set up the world's largest electric vehicle hub worth 7,614 crore rupees. All right, and it will be set up where? It will be in Tamil Nadu, and this will be generating a large amount of employment for the people living there. And Ola will invest around 5,114 crore rupees making it the for making lithium cells and around 2,500 crore rupees for the car plant, and they both will be in Tamil Nadu. Next, IBM, that is Indian Bureau of Mines under the Ministry of Mines, will be organizing the 75th Khanij Divas to mark the foundation day of, and it is to mark the foundation day on 1st of March 2023. So this Khanij Divas will be observed on 1st of March 2023. This Khanij Divas is to mark the foundation day of IBM. All right, important. IBM under the Ministry of Mines will be organizing their 75th foundation day on 1st of March 2023. That will be known as Khanij Divas. And remember, IBM, that is Indian Bureau of Mines, it came into existence on 1st of March in 1948 under the National Mineral Policy Conference. Next, Chief Minister of Assam Himanta Biswa Sharma laid down the foundation stone of Northeast India's first compressed biogas plant in which district? And I have told you this question. This will be located in Assam, that is India's first North India's first compressed biogas plant, and it will be in the Kamrup Metropolitan District of Assam. Where will be this? This is in Assam, and it is the Northeast India's first compressed biogas plant. Next, which state has recently set to get India's first marina to promote coastal tourism? And we have also done this. It is in Karnataka that Karnataka will be getting India's first marina to promote coastal tourism. All right, highly important. So these are your some important current affairs for the 4th week of February month, and I hope you have understood all the content that we did today and the content was useful. If you find it useful, all you have to do is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. And I want maximum comment here, friends, and maximum like. That will tell us that yes, you are enjoying the sessions, you are learning from the session, and these sessions are beneficial for you. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.